LoreWarrior Aerotech. Overlord class dropship. Overview. The Overlord class dropship, massing nearly 10,000 tons, is without a doubt the ultimate space combat vehicle still extant in the Successor states. Even in the days of the Star League, the Overlord, which is 100 meters long and bristles with deadly weaponry, rivaled the League's giant star cruisers in size and firepower. Today, as the succession wars drag on and the number of Overlords decreases, they are even more highly regarded and desperately sought by the Successor states. Capabilities. The Overlord's primary responsibility is that of delivering its cargo of battle mechs and aerospace fighters into battle. The Overlord's capacity is truly impressive. A full battalion of 36 battle mechs and 6 aerospace fighters, easily enough to invade a small garrison planet and a major portion of a regular invasion force. The Overlord is literally packed with weapons: 6 heavy PPCs, 6 Class 5 autocannon, 2 Class 20 autocannon, 3 LRM launchers, 12 medium lasers, and 6 large lasers. This awesome array of weapons easily outguns anything in space except for another Overlord. The intricacies of atmospheric tracking and the breakdown of the more delicate Star League acquisition components has limited the use of the Overlord's weapons while on the ground or at low altitudes. The ship nevertheless remains the most feared craft in space combat. Although vulnerable to enemy fire at low altitudes, if one of the Overlord's 6 IMSOL attitude jets is destroyed, it presents less of a problem than on the lighter Union class. In such a case, the Overlord's pilot usually shuts down the engine opposite to the damaged one, retaining a stable array of 4 jets. This drastically increases the Overlord's descent rate, however, and without excellent guidance, the ship may hit the ground at disastrously high velocity. Because of this, Overlord pilots have to be very skillful. Forced to work in the cramped, foul-smelling interior of the ship, the crews of Overlords are accustomed to the pressures and tensions of combat. The quarters of the Overlord are somewhat roomier than those of the smaller Union, but not by much. The 43 regular crew split between 2 small bunk rooms, as are the 36 mech warriors and 6 fighter pilots who accompany the dropship. Above those 4 rooms are the XO's quarters, 4 officers to a room, and the captain's small private stateroom. As in the Union-class ship, the air is almost unbreathably foul, although individuals assigned to such ships claim that they eventually get used to it to the point that unpolluted air smells funny. The complex mech delivery system on most Overlords has been jury-rigged into unrecognisable jumbles of miscellaneous machinery. The sleek, efficient and quiet original drop units have been replaced by unreliable, lumbering monstrosities. These often frustrate Overlord crews by breaking down in the heat of battle, forcing the dropship to land and discharge its mechs on the planet. The Overlord is the finest, most impressive drop vehicle in existence, however. With each passing year, fewer and fewer though are produced, and more of the secrets of its manufacture are lost. The day may soon arrive when the Overlord, like civilization itself, is destroyed by the violence that it supports. Battle history. Too huge to be useful in hit-and-run raids, too expensive to maintain on anything but large-scale operations, and too valuable to risk in small actions, the Overlord is used almost exclusively for planetary invasion and conquest. The sight of one or more Overlords advancing on a defending world nearly always signals the beginning of a major campaign. And it is major campaigns for which the Overlord is best suited. Its complement of weapons can destroy large numbers of enemy ships, its heavy armour allows it to remain in the fight for long periods of time, and its large number of fighters make it an invaluable support vehicle. The Overlord may also deliver fuel and spare parts, or act as a command centre for battalions assigned to it. All of these operations are necessary parts of the invasions in which the ship participates. The Overlord is used only rarely as a raider vehicle, as the expense of operating one usually outweighs any benefit to be gained from such a raid. When the Overlord is used as a raiding vehicle, therefore, the prize must be valuable indeed. In late 3022, for example, a commando battalion of Kurita's Night Stalker regiment, transported by an Overlord and escorted by large numbers of aerospace fighters, made a surprise landing near Hansa Davian's Winter Palace on New Avalon itself, hoping to catch the Fox unaware, and to capture or kill him. The battle was brutal, and when a regiment of the Davian Guards came to their lord's aid, the Night Stalkers were forced to withdraw. Their Overlord sustained severe damage in the raid, and casualties to its fighter escort were more than 90%. Excluding such rare instances, the Overlord is universally utilised as a heavy transport in large-scale invasions. No campaign of any size can succeed without them, as witnessed the abortive Steiner-Marat conflict of 2976. In that battle, a Marek force using only Leopard and Union-class dropships met with heavy resistance in the Ford system. Unable to deliver a sufficient number of troops to take the system, they were forced to retreat. Because of the massive firepower it can deliver and the load of full mech battalions it can transport, the Overlord is certain to remain a vital part of Successor state warfare, at least for as long as it can be maintained and produced reliably. Notable dropships. The Federated Sun's dropship Running Fox. Hansa Davian's personal flagship has appointments considerably more luxurious than the average Overlord. In expanding her facilities, however, the vessel can carry a battle mech complement of only 24, or 2 companies of the Davian Guards. In any event, the Running Fox is not intended as a frontline warship, but rather as a transport command post for Hansa Davian while on campaign. The Fox's comm system is the best available, copied or scavenged from advanced Star League models, and with this, Davian and his staff may communicate instantly with every regimental dropship or aerospace commander in any operation. The 2 companies of the Guards are crack mech warriors, useful as an emergency defense force or a heavy reserve. The 6 aerospace fighters, 2 Sabres, 2 Hellcats and 2 Thunderbirds, known as the Fox's Wings, are the airborne equivalent of the ship's mech warriors, all high-ranking Davian aces. With this complement of combat units and its sophisticated electronics, the Running Fox is probably the most advanced spacecraft in all the Successor states.